And we're live.
Sensual
Well,
healing or
well.
sexual?
He'll take anything really.
Available. It's a
Is it-
level 1.
Are you scraping the bottom of the barrel now that you will take anything?
Not healing. Yeah.
Look, man, he has needs, okay?
Needs that
What level
must be
did you roll?
stated.
Huh? It was a 9.
1.
Okay.
Oh, level, yeah, 1.
Okay. No. Anything else, or do we move on?
No, I'm completely out of healing and stuff now, so I guess sleepy time?
Okay. So
time.
you wake up to the blizzard, right?
And
Oh
we
boy.
decide not to go anywhere.
Aw, come on. It's only like you have to roll every 2 hours to see if you freeze.
Can I use my hit dice rolls so I can get some hit points before we head off as well?
Why would you want to do that? Wait, we
Why
don't
would
fucking
you
go anywhere in this fucking blizzard. Fuck off.
Yeah.
We are not going anywhere. Gork just peers out the window, and contemplates very seriously if he wants to go to the general store.
Like, think about it
Contemplates
real
very
hard.
deeply.
Gork, you see some hooded figure approaching your
Wait,
clinic.
wait. Hold on. Before we do all that shit, how does the hit dice rolls work with the healing and all that shit? I don't really know
When
that.
you are taking a rest, you get to use your hit die.
Right.
That is a flat healing.
Okay, so can I use that while sleeping, like the last night?
Why would you want to do
I
that?
highly recommend not using it because you're
You
just
want
going
to
to use
say
your.
that shit.
You want to
I'm not
save
for
that
hit
shit.
points.
No, Zeke. You can use your hit dice wherever the fuck you are as long as you get in rest. You might need no spell slots in the middle of the wilds. We are not going anywhere in this fucking blizzard, so you can spend the day resting, regaining your spell slots, and healing yourself with your spell slots.
Hmm.
We are
And
not going
remember that your
anywhere.
bard thing lets you regain like
But
what, a d6 more than usual?
I want to go visit the portal. That's why.
I mean,
That's
you can,
fine.
You can visit it, it's not too
let's
far,
see,
it's down the
we're
road.
gonna- Yeah, but like that shit was some cold damage, so I'm gonna heal up with at least one of these bitches.
Don't
let's see.
waste it, just use the spell slot.
Don't
I-
waste it.
Aha.
Okay, you regain 9
You're
hit
an
points.
idiot.
Mark off a hit dice, please.
You're
you
an
will never
idiot.
see that bitch again.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
you will not see that hit die ever again.
That
Ah,
hit
it's
die
fine,
has
it's
been
fine.
forever lost.
It is fine.
Zeke,
Oh yeah,
your
yeah,
bard
right,
should
right,
let
right.
you regain a d6 more. If you're
Huh?
resting.
Oh yeah,
You-
right. I have that. Okay, well I only have 1 hit point left, so. Oh, but
So you have it.
Yeah. Anyway, right. So apparently, there's these 2 golems here.
Yes.
Apparently, one of
I
them is
forgot-
holding some kind of thingy up in
Both
there.
of
so
them
I'm gonna
are
go
holding a
investigate that
tablet. Both of them are holding
so
a
it's
tablet.
both
They
of
can
them.
notice.
I didn't remember if it's only 1 or 2.
It's
shit. See, like these
as-
guys didn't remember much about it, and I'm like, okay, it's the golems holding some shit. So
It's
I'm gonna go
as
check
per
this
the
out.
notice board. The first 2 paragraphs of the notice board are
Oh, so it's
pertaining to the
literally, like,
golems.
2 golems holding a sign with information. Okay, well, never mind then. I guess. Actually, have you updated that thing, or do I need to manually go check the notice board?
It's updated. You can check it.
Ah, neat.
It's updated enough.
No, it's fully updated.
I mean, not like we've crashed things off it very often, so
Pretty much.
I mean the most gamey
Oh.
moment ever when we actually bothered to go and save the alchemist.
After like a year that he's been missing.
Yeah, he has been gone for a year, and then suddenly bandits attack, and he has apparently been moving at a fucking snail's pace.
Well, he was actually chilling in a lakeside village the entire time. Like they never bothered to go there. They still haven't been there. Sorry. You said
so
you.
what does a
Oh, no.
fire spitting potion do?
I have it written down somewhere.
you can
Breathe
quench
fire.
it and you're gonna get like
Is
a
it like a breath
bonus
weapon?
action on your turn to spit fire. And it's like
Okay.
dex save. of
It's a breath
13.
weapon.
No,
Basically, yes.
Pretty
I
much.
don't think it's a breath weapon.
It's not strictly
Well,
speaking
like-
a weapon, but it works like that.
Yeah. In terms of function. Alright,
think
well,
it's AoE
anyway,
though, is it?
so snow is balls, and we will take cold damage if we walk outside. So,
Not instantly,
everyone
no.
is- Oh well, over time.
You
basically.
take if you spend 2 hours in the cold, you need to roll a Constitution save.
Okay. Here's a question then. The store, does it have any warm clothes? Like real warm clothes?
None that would actually improve your rating, like Constitution, the Constitution saves. We
Nothing at
never
all.
bothered with
Alright.
those. Maybe in the future, but no, not right.
Alright.
We have told you. We're not going anywhere.
You have been forewarned.
Right, okay, well,
Yeah.
since no one is going anywhere, I'm going to the portal. I want to investigate the portal.
Okay, are you going on your own, or are you taking someone to show you with you to show you the way?
You're just going outside alone to the portal.
Well, YOLO.
What's the possible goal?
I asked the part if anyone wants to tag along, I guess, but
Sure,
I
why
can't
not?
force anyone.
If you kill me first, I'll gladly come along.
How much shit points do you have?
I have 26 out of 36.
26. Let's see here. Which kind of spell are we gonna cast? We're gonna cast a. How much was your max?
I'm missing 10.
10. We're gonna cast level 1 then, I guess. Oh, 9. Sweet. So then you're missing 1. In other words, you don't need more. Right, does anyone else need healing before we go?
I'm at 24 of 31.
Well, I guess we
I
got
can
another
make
one,
do with
level
healing
1.
as well.
Boop. You
Does
get
Gork
6.
get one too?
Gork, how much do you need, Gork?
Missing 9 health.
9. Fuck, I don't want to use all my level 1s though.
Welcome to chilling in a town and being a heal slut. This is what you signed up for.
What was your max hit points? 40 something?
42? 41.
Alright, you can get a level 2 later. Not right now though. I want to keep at least like 1.
You want to save that up.
Yeah, at least like 1 level 1. Yeah, I do. I do want to say 1
Here,
level
the
1.
level 2. You will want to nuke whatever you find it from orbit.
It's good. It's
You're
good.
cute, thinking that a level 2 spell will help against whatever is inside.
Let me give him hope at least.
Okay.
We know you
anyways,
hate bards.
Let's go walk over to there so we can all die.
Well, Gork ain't them going anywhere. It's like, nope.
Anyway, so
I
I
prefer a
guess we
chilling
walk over
touch.
to the portal thingy, majingy.
What?
Um,
Killing touch?
Yeah, I mean,
What?
it's better to be prepared, you know. Last time I heard that someone, like, grabbed someone at the portal, you know.
Alright, anyway, so the portal. Explain what I'm seeing in that area, because I have no idea about anything here really.
Well, is anyone taking you to the portal?
Alright,
Anna?
any bitch take me to the portal?
Wait,
Yeah, I'll go
who
with.
the fuck? Other than me, has anyone actually been to the Chazal portal?
I have
I
a list
have.
for that.
Well, I have.
Okay, everyone
I
has.
think everyone has.
Enna, Laura apparently, Nudge. Gork hasn't been to that portal. Okay.
What?
Gork has been
He
to
was in
the
the level
portal.
one.
Gork has been to the portal place, but not through the portal.
Oh, you fucking.
Gork has been through the portal
I do
Gork,
not
please.
have it on the list.
because you fucked up.
And I believe I'm keeping it up to date.
No, you fucked up.
No, I'm positive this is up to date. Adric has been to the portal.
Whom?
That is false then.
That's what it says. I don't know what to tell you.
Who the fuck is that?
Anyways, let's just go to the fucking portal.
That's my dwarf cleric.
Alright, anyway, so
Who is going
Yeah.
and who is staying?
I'm going.
Well, everyone's going.
everyone is going and Sim is leading the way.
Last time you said you went somewhere
No.
alone, he fucking nearly died, okay? We're not letting that bitch
No.
go.
Die?
No.
Guys, come on.
Gork is staying home. Fuck you guys.
Alright, the work is staying home, I guess.
You need the very convincing argument to get him out of the house.
There's gonna be ghouls
All
there,
right,
bitch.
hold on. Convincing argument.
No, it's not a persuasion check.
I can't...
You can't
Okay.
bullshit your way through
Gork.
him.
Gork, there might be some kind of creature in there that is really, really, really tasty if you cook it.
You
Like,
try.
He proceeds to slap you.
Are you serious?
That's the only
He
thing
proceeds
that
to
would work.
slap you with one of the frying pans.
Rule to hit, I guess? I don't know.
No, he does not strike that hard.
Bonked on the side of the head, sure.
Okay, I guess I underestimated his intelligence.
Or past experiences.
Do you add that to your convincing argument?
But
Because then you're gonna get
try
slapped.
to taste the portal. Maybe it's like an ice cream.
Yeah, go lick the portal. That will work.
He points at the Nudge. You're going to be a fucking pillow.
Only if you catch me.
I'm pulling a bag over you. You're not going anywhere.
I can teleport.
I can stuff your mouth.
Are we actually gonna fucking do anything or just be stupid?
Just being
I
stupid.
just like go to the portal.
Like, holy fuck.
At least you're having giggles.
At least this story has fucking time to look up
Guys,
these stupid
seriously,
monsters
shut the
looking
fuck
for
up.
I
them.
found
and
it
just
already!
walk to the fucking portal. Just shut the fuck up and just walk.
Now I'm just looking for names.
Names for what?
For your sorry ass.
I don't know, names for what? Like, these guys are just fucking arguing about some stupid shit I stopped paying attention to.
Believe it or I'm looking for drown now. Okay. So yeah. Again, Gork, you're staying, yes?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Party, you go to the void portal house, but there's one slight problem. The door is locked.
Again?
Yeah, they're keeping it closed.
Does anyone have like a fucking crowbar?
Hold on, do I have the... Hold on, I
Oh,
might
actually, no,
have
I do. I
bought
definitely have a
Thieves'
crowbar.
Tool.
I
Hold
bought
on, let me
one.
see here.
I attempt to lockpick it using prestidigitation to make a lockpick tool.
Can you actually make a corporeal item with that?
It says you can make an item that fits in the palm of your hand.
I
It doesn't
guess
say
so.
whether it's corporeal or not. So I'm gonna go with it's probably corporeal. 'Cause it says item.
Okay, give me the sleight of hand check. See if you can open it. Not like
Fuck
a
is that?
hard
Is that
door,
Dex?
but Dex.
I really should
You're gonna
invest
fumble
more in
that like a
Dex.
bitch.
Yeah, you actually,
don't. Oh,
you
yeah,
actually, yeah, you pop it
plus 2
open.
decks.
You
Sweet.
just hear you hear the slight click over the howling of the wind, and the door opens.
And what's inside?
Skulls everywhere. It's
for fun.
it's an empty and at this point dusty interior of a house.
Trapdoor still
The trapdoor,
there?
the trapdoor is closed.
Is it
What
locked?
trapdoor? Okay.
There's
Remember,
a trapdoor
I've
at the
never
far
been
end
in this
of.
room.
Yeah,
Describe the room for me.
It's a corridor. To the left there is a way to a ruined kitchen. To the right there is a way to some sort of dining room. There is a staircase going up, and there is a closed trapdoor.
Right. Alright, so I
This is
turned...
dirt, dusty and clearly not inhabited for a long time now.
Alright, I turned to Zoom and ask him where the portal is. Because I still have no clue where it is. Is it in the trapdoor?
Hello?
What?
Not you.
You niggas have been asked the question, where is the portal?
Like, I don't know where it is. I have 3 directions to go. Where's the portal?
Yeah,
Why
this is,
Zoom? Hello?
Who did you ask the question
Oh
to?
my
The
god.
people who has been to the fucking portal. I have never
Just go
been
down
to
the fucking
portal.
trap door.
Okay, so it's down the trapdoor. We go down the trapdoor, I guess. We open up the trapdoor and look down. What's
Okay,
inside the trapdoor?
there is a ladder that is well leading down, and to it down below it's like a dugout basement, and in one of the walls you can see there's a tunnel, like a hole in the wall, and it's leading somewhere. Other than that, the basement has no distinguishable features. There's like some crates stuck up in a corner, maybe some debris, like planks, like broken down wood, and just chunks of rock and dirt scattered around the entrance to the hall. That's it.
Alright, I guess we go down the tunnel then.
I very subtly cast mage armor on myself
Fantastic.
as I go down the ladder.
I suppose we're not going anywhere else, so I this.
Like very
Okay, so
subtle.
this is like a crawl space. You have to go on all fours and slowly advance forward through this narrow passage.
People who made this place were fucking stupid.
It's an artificially well, it takes you like a short amount, a bit of time to actually crawl through this thing, and you come out to portal. It's called here. Let's see. Did I leave anyone? Yes. Goodbye. Okay, so you come out of the portal, come out of the crawl space down here, and you enter like an old stone structure, right? There's a hole in the stone wall. You come out of it, like to the left there is a big cave-in that's blocking the way further down that way, but you can go ahead.
What's the big thing?
It's a boulder. It's been placed off there to the side.
Oh, by who? Do we know that? Or
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a boulder.
It's
You can
a
see it.
fucking boulder.
And
Alright.
Boulder. What do you expect the
there's
boulder to
those
be?
two awning. There's those four awnings, two on each side. They're currently empty.
what do you mean
And-
currently?
I'll ask the party if you want to know what used to be there.
Alright,
How's
what
the
used to be there?
What are we talking
As
about?
What used to be in the little alley thingies?
I believe that was skeletons. Pretty
So
sure.
this place used to have undead in it?
Yeah, we killed them like 2
twice
times.
over.
Oh, alright.
It was crowded once upon a time.
Also ghouls.
Oh yeah,
Rob.
those guys too.
Alright. Right. Well, I guess I'll proceed down the alley.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you come around the corner and you see that there is some purple light coming, lighting up the way around the next corner. Well, you can technically see what's there, but
Alright.
oh yeah, you round the next corner and yeah, you see standing on this like large podium on top of three large 4 foot tall steps. There is this black hole in the fabric of the universe as we know it, surrounded by by a purple rim of swirling shadowy energy.
Alright. Mr. Purple's very far behind. There we go. Right.
Like, how close is the party together? Because obviously there's going to be some disparity between how you are moving it, but the party is probably going to keep at more or less equal distance. Where are you guys?
Like a group formation. Now we're all
Two
like
tubs
walking
behind
along.
me. Apparently I'm the tank.
Sure.
Because I'm also the healer. So YOLO. Anyway, right. That's the little portal. So I will Arcana check about the portal. What the
Okay.
fuck that is, if it's not a necro portal or whatever. And it's horrible. I don't know shit, I guess.
Black thing.
Just
don't
like the
know.
last time.
You're fairly certain that this thing is no good, but you have no idea what exactly that means.
Right.
Nigga, you dumb.
Yeah.
That's kind of lean over and tell you, yeah, you step in that and kind of like tunes you into the universal fabric so that way you can use it again from the other side. It's fucking stupid. It's some ancient magic. Apparently, the farther back in time you go with magic, the stupider people get about it. It was all like fucking hearsay and like divine worship, you know, a lot of blood sacrifice, inefficient as fuck.
Right. Wait, blood sacrifice?
I fucking swear. If Wyatt's character went to like Imperial capital of mages, he would just be fucking prattling on about everything and publicizing magical political theses.
Yes.
He would become the new Lenin Trotsky.
Alright, well, I guess I'll approach 2 more steps, because YOLO.
Yeah, the magics of the portal emit this ominous purple light.
Hello.
I'm gonna tell you when something happens. Just tell me when what you're doing.
Alright, I approach the portal.
There's blackness inside, just complete void, nothing. You can't see anything.
Right. I'll light the torch and throw it into the portal.
It lands in the blackness and just sits there.
Alright. Wait,
As
what
if
do you mean
the
sits there?
floor, as if there was a floor, but you can't see anything in there. So it just lay there on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Well, it should be ground, but you don't see it. Party. The rest of you can see that Lillith is throwing in the torch, but the moment it crosses the portal, it disappears.
Oh wait, it's my other character that has a torch. This one has candles.
Fucking serious.
It's not one of those torches. Shit.
I mean, the candle will do the same thing, except it goes out once it lands on the ground because it's tiny and
Alright.
needs
Right.
the path to burn.
Let's see here.
So don't
Look what
stand
kind of
between
spells I
two
have.
tiles. Place yourself on a single grid tile.
3
Um,
grid tiles.
That's what we
He's
have the
his
map.
own independent gnome. He does what he wants.
Right, I cast Mage Hands and send the thing into the portal.
It sits there.
Alright, it sits there, nothing happens. Right.
Yeah.
Enna gets fucking tired of him just, or her just pissing
I'm
him off.
walking
Just
into the
walk in
portal
the fucking
because fuck
portal.
it. Yeah,
Alright.
I don't, you know.
All right.
walk into the portal.
Gork, you hear a knock on the door.
That fucking cut away.
Gork ignores it and returns to the kitchen. The cooking.
There's another knock
That
after a while.
Oh, fucking ignores it. Fuck this shit. He ain't opening that cold door.
There's a third attempt after a short amount of time.
They refuse to open the door or answer it. You're locked
All right.
against that.
No, there's. That's it. You don't get to roleplay. You go back to the corner. Lillith, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Core stats, Constitution.
It's just your const.
8.
Holy shit, that place is cold. You jump in, and it's as if you landed in cold water that immediately overtakes your whole body. You take 1 point of cold damage,
Alright.
and you usually shiver a little out of the shock, and you look around, and there is blackness. The candle is kind of lying there awkwardly. The mage hand is floating in front of your head. You look around, You see nothing. Nothing except for the portal you just stepped through. Everything else is just blackness.
I step in behind her.
Oh, yeah, let me finish. You turn around, you can see everything clear. Like Enna's there, not just hiding behind the corner, and Enna is not even looking. Enna, Lillith jumps into the portal and disappears. She's like, you can't see her on the other side. There's just blackness there instead of where Lillith should be.
Yeah, just walk in behind her.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Doesn't that ring protect me?
It should.
It
Yeah.
should, but it's magic. It's not actual cold damage.
You're gonna take
It's not
half
cold
of
damage
the damage.
in the casual sense, but yeah, roll Constitution save.
Wait, hold it for. What do you mean casual sense? It also should protect
Yeah.
you against normal magical cold damage.
Yeah,
So
cold
do you mean?
resistance and resistance to cold damage.
Mm-hmm. Roll the save.
It steals your fucking soul.
Alright,
Yeah.
you fail the save. And it's unpleasant, but you sure don't take any negative effects from it. Like it's as if you just walked back out into the blizzard. Oh, there's less wind here. Lillith, as you're looking, Enna walks into the portal, and you're standing right there. So it's like, hey, there's no space here. Let me. But no, Enna walks into the portal, and you get this amazing view that is not even possible nowadays, where you see like a vertical slice of Enna's anatomy as she walks through the portal. Like, as she is progressing, her body is like disappearing, so you can see all the blood and guts and everything inside of her, and then she just vanishes as she fully enters the portal.
So it's different planes then.
Yeah. Wait, so fucking thing didn't get out of the way of the portal? I thought he did.
What?
So am I in there with them, or did it fuck off?
No, you don't see Lillith in the portal.
Oh.
Inside the portal, I mean.
At least
Yeah,
I think we're in different planes, but yeah.
Where the fuck am I?
You're in the blackness. Do you see any other portals in the distance? The answer is a
No.
resounding no. Yeah, you're in the blackness. The only thing you see is the portal you just stepped through, but from the other side. You can
Just
look
kinda
into the
walking in.
corridor.
Man, this place sucks as much as I fucking remember. Just walk back out.
Yeah, and then you get so Lillith, you get the reverse. Now you get get a view from behind, like through Enna, as her body materializes again.
Shot. Great ass shot.
I mean, it's a very short butt shot.
All right.
And yeah.
All right, and it's all darkness around me, right?
It's blackness. It's not so much darkness. It's just black.
It's just black. Right. In that case, I send out the mage hand in a 30 feet radius and just like see if there's anything out there, basically.
Okay, so for every 6 seconds inside, I'm gonna make you roll another Constitution save.
All right.
So roll out.
That would be one for this, I guess.
Yeah, roll.
Oh yeah, I remember Laura had that spell that would have protected us, but then Buddy Lich got upset that we had that and like fucking ripped it from her soul.
I forgot the save DC, but that's a pass. Yeah, it's cold, but unaffecting you. Yeah, you said that.
What did the Lich King do to say?
Essentially,
mind rape.
Well, yeah, essentially, bypassing a whole bunch of shit beforehand. We found a scroll. Gave it to Laura. She read it. The scroll like protects you from the fucking soul stealing shit of that void area, and like then as soon as she learned it, the Lich came, took it, and then left. because ill-conceived plot points by the DM.
What do you mean ill-conceived? It was all planned.
Yeah, okay. You say that.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
and after that
so-
point they didn't get to interact much other than killing her, so... You know.
Wait, she died?
Yeah, why do you think Laura was a
So-
vampire?
Wait. Oh wait, right. She died from Hubert, right? I thought she died by the Lich King all of a sudden. I was like, what? Anyway,
No, he nearly killed her. Then we revived her by expending a extreme amount of effort. Then the DM, in all his great fucking minds, was like, "Man, I'm surprised you guys haven't just killed her at this point."
What?
And then Hubert took this fucking literally, and the next time we saw her, murdered her.
Alright.
There's a few, like, mind shortcuts in there, but that's more or less accurate.
Okay, dokie.
I mean, you did keep questioning on why didn't we murder her yet, several occasions.
I was genuinely surprised given your past record of being murder hobos. And then you lived up to
Well,
your
dude.
reputation.
Our average was very skewed by 1 or 2 people. X and Hubert.
Yeah. I wanna
Like-
agree with that
like pretty
statement.
I know you're a fucking medical student when you ignore outliers.
Look, man. All I'm saying is they teach us a lot of edge cases, and then you go and work at the ER and you treat broken limbs and runny noses.
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah, med students don't ignore outliers like everyone else who does statistics.
What can I tell you? You're fact. You're also murder hobos, but mostly you're fact. So yeah, anyway, Lillith, you sent out the mage hand and it just flies 30 feet in a direction. Doesn't run into anything, doesn't get stopped, doesn't slow down, doesn't hit anything, nothing happens.
I cast enhance abilities. I choose the
That's
whatchamacallit?
that's a spell.
Endurance one.
Okay, so that takes an action, so I would like you to roll a Constitution saving throw again.
Just gonna apply the modifier. 1 sec. 12 temp hit points. Oh wait, right. I need to roll 2d6. 1 sec.
I'm just gonna
4
flop
temp
over
hit
into the
Four
points.
bed.
temporary hit points. Good job.
Right, and then we do the Constitution bullshit.
Now you roll the Constitution save. Yeah. Yeah,
22.
you passed. You're fine.
Right. Right. So there's nothing, and nothing happened with the mage hands. I'll take a stroll forward in a straight line.
Okay, so how far do you go? So you can speed up the rolling process.
Let's say max.
Okay, so 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, roll Constitution saving throw again. Right, success. No. You can walk forward in this biting cold, and nothing happens. You just kind of walk, and you reach the mage hand. Again, you're just
Alright.
further away from the only distinguishing feature of this place, and that is the portal you walked into.
Well, I have my little candle sitting there.
Sorry, what did you say?
I have the candle,
Yeah.
sitting right there by the portal. So
Mhm.
yeah. I just keep walking for a bit, I guess.
Okay, assuming you don't walk into anything, how long are you walking?
I guess 4 Constitution rolls.
All right, so 1. Fail. Hold on.
No, it's 18. It's advantage and everything.
You have advantage on these. Okay, right.
Yeah,
I missed that.
That's the spell.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Keep going.
So it's 18, 24, and 16.
Yeah, you just walk a distance.
So nothing happened at all.
Yeah, now the entrance to the portal is smaller because of the distance, but that's it.
Alright, I walk back to the portal.
All right, 4 more rolls. Success. Yeah, 1 more. There you go. Yeah, you are back at the entrance.
Right. I guess I'll just walk through it, I guess.
All right, yeah. So welcome back to the land of the normal people. It's...
I could have told you the place was fucking shitty. You just had to go through it. You don't fucking waste my time here.
Let's see if there was anything there.
I told you that.
Well, you guys didn't say anything about you were like, exploring
You
here,
didn't
so
ask.
yeah. Well, I did ask other people before, but yeah. Anyway, right. So that's that place.
If it's any consolation, the average person in the town does not have any clue how this works. They know that this place exists, but that's about it.
They also probably die instantly due to the whole level 0 peasant and an HP on average of 2.
I think it's actually 4, okay?
Okay, so they'd last what, like fucking few rounds? Not even.
I think statistically they would last like 3 or 4 rounds. Just
Actually, no.
about enough to walk
Statistically,
inside and die.
no. Actually, statistically, they'd last 4 to 8 rounds, because they have a con on average of 10, which is a 0 plus modifier. So you got 50% on fail or save on the con roll. So I'd give you about 8 turns before they die.
Who told you the DC is 10?
I guess based off of the saves.
Look closely and you'll notice that there's a bit of disparity.
Okay, so a 40% chance, or
Alright, we're getting into
Say it's
maths.
about
Long story
12.
short, they probably wouldn't go very far.
okay, I'd give you 6 turns then.
Anyway, right. So that's everything with that, I guess. I do a skill check if I have found these thingamajiggies like in any religious bullshit from the past.
Alright, sure. Yeah, you're racking your brain, but well, there's obviously mention of like teleportation, right, and other planes, but nothing particularly so personal, you would say.
All right.
So this is pretty exotic.
All right. Oh, I guess that's it then. Off we go.
Alright, so you return back home.
Yeah.
Alright, Gork. I guess the people come back.
Very boring portal.
There are warm plates ready on the table. They're actually steaming hot. And they're actually not smelling like cancer. They actually smell kind of nice.
Cool.
Gork has prepared food for you.
Thanks, Gork.
Because you left without fucking breakfast, you dipshits. Going out
Well,
of the cold and...
I
do,
thought it'd be a
eating warm
5-minute
food.
fucking thing to
I
go.
do a medicine check to see if I would die from eating this shit or like actually be poisoned.
Well, Gork,
Nah,
I
it's
thought
food.
this
actually
would take
cooks
like
well.
5 minutes.
Yeah, it's chow.
Fucking go get
I would
Zing
actually
and
like to
swing him
point
with
out
the
that I would like to point that Gork is
If you were
literally the
role-playing.
only person in the entire fucking party who cooks food.
Pretty much.
Well,
Alright, so do you do
Right.
what is your plan for the rest of the day? Because that took like maybe a half an hour.
Well,
I don't know.
I
I'll
informed the
visit
party
inn.
that...
I'll visit the inn, I
there-
guess. YOLO.
Yes, thank you. I do inform the party that someone came knocking. I didn't answer the door because I was busy cooking and I didn't want shit to catch on fire.
All right.
Okay, so in, yes?
Yeah.
Who is going with you?
Well, whoever wants to come, I guess. I'm going to the inn.
Zoom, are you gonna go?
He was like asleep.
I suppose.
Okay.
Meh. I'll go and grab the axe, the drum, and go as well. And leave everything else behind.
So, Gork, where have you been keeping the axe this whole time? Because it's like a lantern right now. It's like glowing in your face all the time.
That has been back in wherever the fuck we're sleeping.
I thought you wrapped wrapped a
m-
towel.
my
around
point
or
is, what do
something.
you do at night? What did you do at night to like sleep with the light?
Did you drape a towel over it,
Oh,
like a canary?
I mean, you guys have noticed that Gork is kind of a deep sleeper. He did not give two flying shits unless someone else
Fantastic.
wrapped it around it. No, it's not wrapped around.
Okay, then Enna, do you go with the party or do you stay at home this time?
Well, if everyone's going, I'll go.
Okay, so the inn has been turned into a negotiation area. You know that the upstairs quarters have been taken over by Wizard. You've been there. and some of the officers, but the main hall was kind of like a barracks place. But now,
Wait. So where do you get beer now?
well, you still get beer at the inn. You just can't stay inside.
Oh,
Because
so you mean the room? Okay.
the
Okay, so the
inside
bar's
was
still open, but the hotel rooms have been commandeered.
yes, and
Okay.
the main hall, the main hall downstairs has been commandeered into a barracks sort of place. But now the soldiers have been kicked out of there, and now it's a negotiation area. So some of the orcs, including the shaman, the big shaman Gugash, sitting there, and General Valser is on the opposite side of this like big construction of multiple conjoined tables, and there's like maps, treaties, wizards sitting around, and they are discussing, and they have been discussing the exact details of the orcs
But
and
wait,
the
we're
Smaller
just
Kingdom
fucking let
joining
in
forces.
here, and no one stops us.
I'm getting to that, okay?
Well, to be fair, we went up with the commander to the
Yeah,
orcs in the past.
yeah, the guards outside.
still,
The guards
no
outside
one.
don't care, don't give two shits about you, because like you're recognized, and Lillith seems to be tagging along, so they just shoehorn her in. Besides, like one smile, and they're sold.
Besides, we're like the recognized local heroes of getting stuff done, kinda.
Pretty much. But once inside, a few like faces turn towards you, and one of the wizards, the one that you have seen in the temple yesterday, he peels off and approaches you. And
What's up, mate?
he says, he tells you, "Hello, adventurers. I believe I haven't introduced myself yesterday. I am Master Rufus, a wizard of the magical college."
Wait. Master
Capital.
Roofy? Is he gonna
Rufus,
like knock
Jesus.
us out and have
Master Rufy at
an
the inn.
adventure?
I said Rufus, okay?
Master
Uh,
Goofy. Roll medicine check.
Yeah, roll medicine check to see if ingesting him is bad for your health. And he says, "I was told that you are quite the names in this area. Now tell me, have you had any interactions with the wizard, one Azarba, that has taken residence on Strilled Lake?"
Oh yeah, he's
Way too much.
yeah, he's not bad. Just don't actually try and get anything from him. Points to the terrible bracelet that barely works when you want it to.
Do you actually have it on?
No,
Okay.
it's like hanging off the side of the bag or the backpack or something stupid.
Okay. Be as it may, I actually have need of talking to him, or more precisely, General and the King do. Now, we've been trying to reach him with our magic, but he seems to be shielded away from any outside interference. Do you perhaps have any clue when we can reach him, when he lets his guard down, or how to address him?
Well, we were gonna go visit him in like a day or two, because we were on a little errand from him.
Oh, of course. Actually, going there is an option, but it takes time. A messenger will need 2 days to make the trip. We were hoping for a more speedy means of communication.
I don't know sending, so yeah. Sending's actually a pretty good spell. I gotta learn that one.
It's not a problem of knowing the spell. It's a problem of reaching the person.
No, I'm talking to myself.
Okay.
So you would rather sit here and complain about the fact that you can't reach him instead of sending him a messenger? Gork gives the mage a thumbs up.
Oh no, the need to address him arose not but a matter of minutes ago. And we will send someone if you don't have any better idea.
God damn it, guys! You teleported there.
Yeah, we teleported there.
Yeah,
With the
but
scroll.
they're asking how like you could get there quick. Then and you
Well,
tell them this is how we
yeah.
got there quick. Like, come
I
on.
want to teleport there, but you know, usually booby trap. Like any smart wizard would booby trap their teleportation circle. So.
Well, he is everything but a smart wizard.
Yeah, he is senile.
Well, that's wisdom. That's not intelligence.
As I said, he is senile. You know, it's like in the fucking new X-Men movie with Professor X. Smartest fucking guy, most powerful mutant telepath, but he has Alzheimer's.
Oh, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not 100% sure. We've only gotten there by teleportation or taking a boat.
Do you happen to know this, the sigil sequence for the teleportation circle? It is required for us to be able to use it.
Honestly, I only read about the teleport spell recently. If I knew about it sooner, I would actually specifically wrote that down. But, fuck it, let's roll to remember.
You have this advantage for sure. It's a history check, I guess?
Wouldn't be wisdom because it's not history. It's just
Okay,
well,
history,
actually,
but
history.
history, but modified with wisdom.
Okay, let's go with,
And you have this advantage. And the C15. Okay, that's a fail.
wow, a 2 and a 3.
Good job, buddy.
Just, what are these rolls?
It's history, but it's not modified by wisdom. It's modified by your intelligence. Still,
Yeah.
it's a fail. No, you don't remember the sequence.
I poke Zoom and like, Zoom, do you remember it? I forgot it. And Zoom's dead. Rip Zoom's mic.
No, you don't. Nice rolls,
Fuck.
guys.
Yeah, no, we were kind of in a hurry when we got there and forgot to commit to memory a nearby teleportation sigil. What would have been a smart thing in hindsight?
That's too bad.
Is there a teleportation sigil in Chazal?
No.
Yeah.
Unless you count the portal.
Yeah, probably should fucking. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I didn't think about that one when we were there last.
Well, in this case, do you have any idea when he puts down his magical barriers or whatever it is that is blocking a direct means of communication?
Let's roll an Arcana check because fuck, I don't know.
I could do. Give me another kind of check. Okay, so you know that. Well, based on that Arcana check, you know that. Chances are he has like magical security installed in his lair. So like the cave system that he's residing in most of the time is going to be protected from various attempts. Maybe it's just the sheer like quantity of stone between him and you, or maybe there's actual extra enchantments there. But
actually,
if he's in there, he's probably unreachable.
In D&D lore, you can prevent against a shit either with enchantments or with lead. Because apparently magic is a radiation-based
and enough
substance.
stone also works. You need much more of it.
Hold on. That magical sequence thingy, would that be possible to know from the location where the teleport goes to? Like, basically, if I know the like actual location when they teleported and everything activated and all that shit.
You need to know the sigil sequence of the teleportation circle to be able to access that circle.
Yeah, but that's at the location which they teleported, right?
Yes.
Right,
You
so
can
that's
be
the
told
thing that my character was spooked the living shit out of when he was taking the tour, right?
Actually, wait a second.
No, that's retconning.
Shut the fuck up, everyone. Everyone, shut the fuck up. You can pretty much the way the teleport works, the spell, You can either do it to a permanent circle or an associated object that was taken from there within the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those shitty bracelets? Guess what was there 3 weeks ago? Yeah. So, do I need to spell this out, or does everyone understand what I'm saying?
But you moved that way from the area, so it's no longer there. Like
No, but if it was there within the last 6 months.
No, it's not like it. Like an
it's more like
associated
okay, there was a
object is
massive
not like.
obelisk there. Like then it teleported obelisk because
If-
you know the objects.
Okay, so it's not like you can teleport to wherever that thing has been in the past 6 months. It has to be like a specific thing that's like associated, related to that place.
Yeah, a magic item at a wizard's tower. What
Mhm.
that's pretty fitting if you ask me.
Yes, a bracelet in that sense would be connected.
Yeah. They'd probably teleport you next to that chest where we got it from, but you know.
Wait, why would a
in
bracelet be
it.
connected to it? I don't get it. Like, why would?
I mean,
Read the
assuming
teleport
assuming he actually had that bracelet like in there for some time and then enchanted it there and then like bring it with him something similar, and then it would work in that respect.
Well, it was in a fucking dusty old chest. Figure it's been there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyways, before I tell this to
Oh.
anyone, I asked them, what exactly do you need of the wizard?
I guess you should be privy to this information. We are negotiating with the orcs about the release of the prisoners that they have taken over the course of many months. And we are trying to get them to agree to release them, but they refuse to give them up on the basis of needing a workforce. And given the reputation of the Great Azarbad, we had an idea to ask him if he would be willing to spare some golems of his for this case.
Okay, I tell them, I then say, well, if we were in negotiations with a contract with him, if you would be willing to somehow acquire some labor or a source of stone, we can broker a deal.
Oh, how come?
What?
How come?
How come what?
How come you
I
know
poke
of
him in
such
the
a...
ribs, and he doesn't say a word about our current deal.
Oh no, I just mean like we were
Oh,
discussing.
I, as a
with
GM,
the...
understand you. It's
Yeah,
that
no,
the play, the wizard doesn't have the full
I know,
picture.
but I mean, like, what the fuck does he mean? How come? No, I mean, like, what I mean to say is, to the fucking guy is, we're in a deal. We're in negotiations with him for golems ourselves, and you know, he was gonna do some stuff with us for a good source of stone, but if you'd be willing to, I guess, partner with us on the deal in exchange for stone, we could probably put in a good word with him and see if he'd be willing.
And yeah, General Valsar like raises his voice and kind of speaks to you. Did I hear this correct? You have a means of solving this people problem we are having here. Like stands up and comes over to you.
Yeah, if you are willing to allow us as arbitrators, or no, not as arbitrators. No, what's the fucking word? Partner with us in this deal, we'd be able to probably be able to ask the wizard if he'd be willing to spare some golems in his deal, because we've been currently well, I figure he's at least like lawful, if not lawful neutral. Because I don't think a fucking commander would be lawful evil.
He's a commander at war.
Yeah, we've been having trouble acquiring labor for
Labor.
our
What for?
to run the local quarry. We've been thinking about getting it up and running again.
Ah, yes, the quarry. I believe it was mentioned to me as a bandit lair of sorts.
Yeah, but we've heard rumors that it's been emptied out now, because it's been on our
Those I
back
heard
burner
too.
to get it up and running again. But other events such as the events up north have distracted us.
Mm-hmm. I believe orchestrating labor shouldn't be too much of a problem given the presence of the army here.
Yes.
But I would still much rather have the wizard be part of the negotiations rather than deal through middlemen. If you could also get him to either come here or magically join us at the table as the king has been doing, that would be fantastic.
Gork lets out a very in a very aspirated voice tone. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Why do you say that, my green friend?
I just kind of whisper
It
subtly.
takes
Or
several
No, go.
hours just to get him to his own door.
yes, he's like most wizards of a advanced age. He is a bit scattered in his dealings. How old is this
Uh-huh.
robot?
I don't know. You didn't ask him.
Well, like, how old would I think he is
Oh
based
god.
off his look?
Oh god. It's like big white beard. Uh,
So he looks like
very
the classic
old-looking face.
old wizard face. Probably magically life extended because magic.
Pretty much like
Yeah.
he's
Yes,
tiny
in
by
his
now.
20s because
Yeah,
because
just
anime.
like, yeah, he's in his 20s. Now, if you were to guess his age, unadjusted for any magical shenanigans, he's over 60 easily over 60.
Yeah. You know, when that Alzheimer's, the dementia, and all that shit sets in. Hoo. Well, we are currently trying to get the first part of our deal going, but if we can acquire labor, he'd probably be more willing to work with us and you in regards to this deal you may be trying to propose.
Very
So
well.
if you could arrange for maybe some kind of recruiting of local labor or such things, we'd most likely be able to complete parts of our deal and get a good contract going.
Fantastic. I shall take care of this labor problem of yours, and you will get ready to handle the quarry itself, whatever needs to be done in this respect.
Yes, excellent. Anna kind of glances out the window. We're meaning to head down to the quarry, but the weather appears less than optimal. So, if today you'd be willing to acquire some labor, tomorrow we'd like to head out, and in doing so, we will attempt to gain the wizard, or we will most likely visit the wizard soon.
Yes, very well. Now remember, while we are not very pressed for time, as we have a lot of talking points to still go over, it would be much welcome to get the wizard in on the conversation as quickly as possible. Now, I believe you should return to your preparations, and I shall return to my preparations. Thank you for your help.
Yes,
It will
yes.
surely be rewarded.
See, guys, it's all about making yourself an appealing middleman.
Yeah,
Because, but while incentivizing neither party to actually talk to each other, you got to incentivize instead talk to the other party through you. Now, while if I had a higher charisma score, this would probably be much greater or much better deal. But gotta make do with what you got.
No, what I mean is that you disclosed that you had a deal where
No,
you
no, I
like
disclosed that
literally
I
said
was
the
in
reward and everything.
negotiations with the wizard for
Yeah.
golems, or pretty much in negotiations with the wizard for stuff. And I implied through this that I'd be willing to take them on as another party in this negotiation to engage in let's say, a larger order of golems.
I mean, I understand you.
Problem is, if they would have
Fucking
anyone
amazing.
who
Yeah, I
was
know.
willing to
I'm
do the same
explaining
job,
to
then yeah.
I'm explaining to Zach. You gotta understand business theory. And by
I know
understand
how
business
business
theory, I
works.
mean
That's why
know
I'm
how to
like,
bullshit the other guy and get a better deal for yourself.
I'm a contractor. Like, I always work for middleman. You never ever disclose what the middleman person is, because if you do that, then essentially
yeah.
they have a way to walk around you and they can ignore the middleman and you basically lose your whole contract. So like,
Yeah, but dude,
it's very
in this
important to not
regards,
disclose.
no, in this regards, they have no access to that wizard whatsoever.
Yeah, true.
Are we done talking business?
So instead,
Yes.
you say that you have access to that wizard,
Why it is not done?
and you will then put their negotiations through you to them. Anyways, okay. I thanked them for this, and then head to the bar and acquire.
Quick
Drank.
interjection. What happened to all of the slaves?
What slaves?
What
That's
slaves?
the ones we got from Azarbad. We kind of brought them back here.
We got slaves from him?
Some of them
Yes.
settled in a village that you later told the orcs were coming towards, so they pieced out and went south. And some of them have taken residence in Chazal itself and have become like craftsmen and stuff.
I don't remember any slaves. Was that before I came?
Yes.
Yeah, wait a
Yes,
second.
way
we
before.
We had available slave labor, and I was
Yes.
planning on going and hiring. Why the fuck didn't you guys tell me?
I actually still own fucking 4 males, 2 women, and 4 children. It's still noted down.
Fuck, why didn't you tell me this? I was
So
gonna
like,
acquire labor.
let me get this right. We go into this crypt and shit because we don't have any labor to get stone ourselves. While we actually do have a whole slave force and we have a quarry that is empty.
Well, very small slave force: 4 males, 3 women, and 2 children. Not the
Well, it's
biggest slave
important.
force.
I mean, mine is noted down. I don't know if you guys actually hanged on to yours. I know Zoom hanged on to the fucking chair.
Wait, when
Which
did
he
this
has
happen?
been
This must
using
have
as a
been
bed.
long time ago.
Yeah, I remember I brought these people back to Chazal and told them to settle down. Other than that, I don't remember if you guys were fucking
Yeah.
Care Bears and did the
I
same or
don't
something.
think I was there for that session.
I know Zoom was with me.
Yeah. Wait a second. What is the law about slaves at this place?
Slavery
They
is
don't
forbidden
love
in this
slaves here.
Father Kingdom.
So then what are they? Just indentured employees?
No, it's just illegal.
Okay. So we don't have
What?
slave labor.
No. Not really.
Well,
Oh, okay
we
then.
sort of yes and no.
Okay, anyways. Yeah,
I mean, we told them they are free and they were just standing there dumb fucked.
Oh wait, told them they were free? Okay, then you have no labor whatsoever then.
They have been
Yeah,
brought
but
over from a
We,
very
we
far away
took
place.
them on.
Well, the slaves
Okay,
originally
so-
came from a very far away place. The Great Dunes are beyond this Falder Kingdom on the other end of it.
French, they're from the desert.
Yeah, they're sand niggers.
They just had some Moabs dropped on them. Anyways, so yeah, we did that. Let's go have a drink and then go buy some basic supplies to start a quarry going, or acquire some supplies through contracts. Because I got this
before
shit
that,
all planned
though,
out in my head.
I talk random rumors with the barkeeper and see if he knows anything about the nearby region that I don't already know.
Give me an investigation check, I guess. Okay, so there.
You know, fuck all.
So there is a rumor that Hubert, this like murderer, but at the same time like sort of savior because he like got rid of the necromancer and holy shit, look at all the undead everywhere. Like Fort Graham, like yeah, that thing. So the rumor is that he's actually not dead, or like because he like disappeared, nobody found his corpse. He is like gone and is now planning revenge against whoever put him in jail. That's the rumor going about.
Oh man, big bad evil Hubert, come to fuck the party.
Like that's ever fucking going to happen. He's going to be too concerned
What do you
about the
mean, like, that's
crumpets.
Yeah, well, yeah, that already happened. Anyways, so if we're not doing anything specific, I go to the temple. Or actually, wait, no. What's the administrative center these days?
Uh,
The what?
it's General Valsar.
Yeah. Well, I go wherever the fuck I would need to do this and create a Talren Mining Co.
I don't think anybody
Are you
gives a
gonna
shit.
form a fucking trade company?
Hey,
Like,
bro.
I straight up don't think anybody gives a shit.
Well, anyways.
Like you
I
can go
go
to
to
Captain
General
Ramhorn and
Store.
he's like, yes. So
I don't know. Fucking, what's the policy of this town?
there's no official paperwork to be handled here.
Oh, okay then. I then head to the general store and just essentially get a small banner made up saying that. You know, you gotta at least have a banner over the door. So yeah, let's see.
I mean, we might as well just transform Hubert's house into a trading company and live
Yeah.
our lives out while eating for the undead.
Yeah. Well, no, we go. This will be the side business. You know how
Okay.
how everyone has a side business? Yeah. We gotta get a banner.
Alright, so I need to probably look up pricing. Okay,
Yeah.
continue.
However much food to fucking feed those people. But then again,
And
that's
you need to calculate how many people you have and then multiply it by the amount of days you want them to not starve.
yeah. How many fucking Well, we don't know how many people fucking how much labor things gonna recruit. And then however many
Well,
pickaxes. And then
just making an agreement with him at the moment that
Yeah.
you're gonna buy shit from him.
The guy has 8 pickaxes
so-
on sale right now.
yeah, one sec. What the? How much does a wagon cost?
Fair about.
Way too much.
Yeah, because we need something to get the stone to places. Because sadly, I can't cast animate stone and just have it walk to where it's needed.
That would be too simple now, would it?
Damn it! The fucking negative parts about being a low-level wizard.
Strike again.
Yeah. Okay. Xellos, help me out here. What the fuck else do we need for a mining company?
A wagon is
Honestly-
35 gold pieces, but nobody has that readily available. You would have to order it and wait for a week for someone to make it.
Okay. So we need to put on order 1 wagon.
Okay, sure.
We also need some sort of
It's gonna
animals.
be ready
to
on the
actually pull said wagon.
7th of February.
Okay, so how much is a donkey? Or what the fuck's an animal that could pull and is moderately priced?
Here, you can buy mules. Not mules,
Okay.
donkeys.
ATP.
It's just donkeys.
How many donkeys do you need for a wagon? 1 or 2?
Well, a donkey or mule can only drag 420. So
Smoke weed every day, so 2?
I mean,
well,
donkeys will
wagon
have trouble
itself
anyway.
is
You can probably get
400.
oxen if you look hard enough.
We need oxen. If
Oh,
we're gonna
yeah,
be hauling
oxen.
stone, we don't.
Yeah.
We need ox. Or horses, oxen or horse.
Horses, yes,
Horse
but you
very
would need.
minimum.
Guess what? You would need to like go and provide the
Go
horses.
beat the shit out of the bandits and steal their horses.
Now there's legit wild horses prancing about the plains, like south
God
of the
damn
river.
it, why don't we have fucking a ranger? They'd acquire this fast as fuck.
I fucking swear, if Chazal wasn't such a shithole,
Zoom. He has a point there. We're gonna fucking investigate that fucking book.
You said nothing about the
Yeah,
book.
that's-
Go away.
Yeah, the book's gonna happen after we set up the fucking thing. Right now it's like 10 in the morning, setting up some fucking buy orders, and then we'll go to the thing and investigate the book. And then if we all explode, we'll realize the buy orders were for naught.
Holy shit! It's as if you played campaigns with me already.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so fucking oxen wagon.
How much would an ox be? How much is a cow?
6 food.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that you need to go and actually look for an ox.
Anyways, well, we
They
can do
don't
that later.
they don't have it in Chazal.
Yeah.
And depends on how the quarry actually is laid out.
Yeah.
Tents for the workers.
Yeah. So, like,
Oh yes,
Actually,
because only Hubert was there, so you don't know what it looks like, right?
we ask around the inn about the layout of the quarry.
Give me an
Does this work?
investigation check. Because nobody's
Oh,
been there
wait.
for a while, right?
Yeah, oh, fuck my ears.
Fuck was that? I said I was going to say I'm going to assist, but no, I'm not assisting.
Why is it? Oh, yeah.
So
'cause
Gork
you're
and Enna
retarded.
go butter up a dude, but it turns out he's just like a soldier that arrived here a couple days ago.
God damn it. Quick, Bard, do your charisma thing.
Which Christmas? Do you mean like?
I guess,
don't
yeah, it's
know.
an investigation check modified with your charisma.
Yeah.
Alright.
But that's not fucking
if I
better
roll my
for me.
charisma, Then
Yeah, but it's better for your bard.
+5 to this roll.
Yeah, just roll it. Wow.
14.
Wow.
14 is the roll.
We have no fucking
14?
idea who the fuck these people are.
14, yeah, then.
Wow, we have +8
Modifier is
modifier? Wow, okay. Brutal. So yeah, you go butter up the innkeeper instead, right? And the innkeeper tells you that there's like a bandit settlement there, right? It's abandoned now because they seem to have pieced out of the fear of the army. But there's like a whole settlement. There's a wall, and there's like housing inside, and like people just take
Okay,
up
well, if
pick
there's
up residence
housing,
there.
we don't need tents. Okay. So,
And if we're lucky, we will find equipment there.
well, how much are pickaxes?
I looked it up and then I went away. And the pickaxe is a whopping 2 gold
Okay.
pieces per.
So
And they
we
weigh
need
10
5
pounds.
pickaxes.
Holy shit.
So 5 pickaxes. How much food do you think?
Well, how many rations per day? 3?
1 ration
2?
per day. Actually, we'll deal with the food once we figure out how many people we got. Anyways, yeah, just put in
Yeah.
an order for a wagon, I guess. Yeah. And put on a down payment to Talren Mining Co.
As I said, nobody gives a shit about paperwork. If you want
Man.
an enterprise, you just make one.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so we'll buy that shit tomorrow. Once we figure out how many people we got. Okay, let's return to Hubert's home and go investigate the book.
I mean, we can just call it our home at this point.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I have the weird as fuck book. Okay.
Well, since Gork is bored, he will proceed to sit down on... Not on the floor, because god fucking damn it, that's cold. He will use one of the chairs close to the
Why don't you start making lunch?
fireplace. It's not time yet, fuck you. He's playing away on his drum. Very lazily, apparently.
Yes. Zoom, are you here?
Zoom is like,
Zoom's dead. He's
I have no idea.
stabbing his finger with a scissor.
He's trying to
Nice.
get gunk out of like under his fingernails.
I see. So he's dead.
Yeah, and I think he's just completely ignoring us. Quick, say mean things about Zoom. He won't notice.
He
Oi,
has undank
nerd.
memes.
Undead. God damn me. God fucking damn it. Fucking notices the Steam message, but nothing else. God damn it. The dankness.
It's just
The
sound break.
undankness.
He's just ignoring us. He's done. Okay, cool. He doesn't want. He doesn't want to hang out with us anymore.
He's the one who has to cast the fucking spell.
He's now with the cool kids.
He's the one who comprehend languages. Fine, while Zoom's busy being AFK, just open the book and stare at it
He's
intently,
right
trying to
there.
figure out what the fuck is going on.
You have mashed the mute button. Good job.
Zoom.
Zoom. Guess what? Guess what? You've
Did
missed
the
a lot of shit.
silence not show? I'm actually amazed that the silence did not bother you.
Zoom.
I have
God.
murder things.
So Zoom. We're investigating the book.
So wait, how much did you
What
miss?
the fuck do you need to cast?
What do you mean? What do you need to cast?
To understand it. The fuck? What spell was it? The one that you had? Comprehend languages or something?
That's what it's called.
Well, let's do that. What the fuck? Yeah.
Well, since you actually missed out on it, we went back to our house, and Gork decided to lazily play away on the drums while you are investigating the book.
Oh no, I heard
Are
that
you
a bit.
going-
I just didn't hear probably like the last 20 seconds or something.
Zeke, are you going to join me in performance?
Oh God. Yeah, sure. I'm joining you. Grab my flute and
Cast
join
spell
in, I
on
suppose.
Please roll a 1.
I did not have fucking performance as a thing. I don't have jack of
You're
all
the
trades
board and you
though.
do it a performance. What is this shit?
I did
Bard
not.
without performance. Wow.
You actually
I'm
managed to
pretty good at
roll
it still,
Like
but
wizard without fireball.
Okay.
yes.
So Zoom has now cast the spell of understanding this book.
Well, I'm kind of waiting for the player to say that their character is doing something, but
Well, he just
you know.
said it in chat, I
Yeah.
think.
well, yeah, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for some sort of acknowledgement that he's actually taking action. So you're casting the spell, and the draconic dialect thing starts to make actual sense to you, and this appears to be some sort of like census book. There's information on births, deaths, marriages, that sort of stuff. Like some trades also noted here. It's like a ledger, you know, big ledger, probably belonging to some like bookkeeper back in the olden days, to whoever found it. And as you're like leafing through the book, you notice that one of the pages, the writing on one of those pages is like writhing and moving and flashing slightly. It's unmistakably a spell written into this book.
Hey Gork, go lick the book.
So what? It's just the same business as usual. It's like that we can't read the scrolls of the level, but we can't cast.
Oh no! This is something that wait, what level are you?
Can I cast detect magic while he was doing the thing?
Well, yeah. If you want to cast magic, then you cast magic, detect magic, and you pick
Yeah.
up that this thing is actually magical. I just need to find what
Sorry, what
school
did
it
you
would
ask?
belong to. Huh?
What did you ask?
That's conjuration magic? That seems weird.
What level are you? I think that was
Yes,
the
what
question.
level are you?
Well, 6.
So I'm an idiot because I knew this would happen and I did not prepare information about this spell. But yeah, you can actually read this spell. I believe. I hope. I pray. Oh Jesus.
Well, tell me what spells it is.
Yeah,
This is
I'm
actually
looking. Hold
level
on.
bound.
I'm at Warlock. I need to go down to find Wizard, right? Personality and background. Fantastic.
Oh boy, it's actually summon
trying to
fucking elemental.
I'm trying to figure out which like school this would be, because it's not transmutation, not necromancy, not illusion,
Most
not
spells are
evocation.
conjuration or like what the things
Oh,
are with an A.
There's it's
That's
not
still fucking
divination, so it's either
transmutation.
enchantment,
Okay.
abjuration, or conjuration. Yeah.
What did I miss? I had to go check and make sure my cat's inside.
Oh,
You've missed nothing.
fabulous.
Okay.
The destroyer's trying
So
to
what did
find
I
the spell.
detect?
It's a spell.
It's a
He's
spell.
literally looking
Okay.
for this school of spell that you
Yeah,
asked.
because I had so much time to prepare and I somehow forgot that I perhaps should actually check what the fuck that thing is.
Well, if you explain what the spell is, I mean, we can figure out what kind of type of magic it is.
And I'm trying to figure out its level at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's not conjuration. That's an abjuration spell. Okay. Okay, so you detect abjuration magic from emanating from the book.
Interesting.
And the question is what that thing would be. What level that would be. I need to look at other spells. Can we solve this problem by you rolling a higher kind of roll? And just tell you what it is. Okay, Nudge, you know that this is a spell of I guess the fancy name for it would that should like read on the book is okay. The spell is called Join in the Void is what's written on the it is what's written in the book. And this spell okay, so I need to write it down properly, but so that I like work out the how it actually works. But basically, it allows you. It's like cast on a group of willing creatures, and then as long as the creatures are together, it allows them to travel the void in a group.
Hey, look!
Oh.
It's that one spell that got soul ripped.
Well, that's all
No.
great, but you still cannot move anywhere that you haven't been to before. So, what's the difference between moving normally? Or that
So
you
what
Be-
level
as a
is the
group?
spell though?
And you're together in the void. That's the thing that I need to establish of how hot this thing is.
It still can move anywhere. So,
Yeah, but you can save time.
It's
Like,
somewhere
for
between
example,
second
let's
and
say that
fourth,
you
and I'm
wanna
not
go
sure how
through
powerful it
Satire
is.
shit like that.
Quick, translate the spell into common so we can both learn it.
I think it's gonna be a third level spell, but I'm not sure. So yeah, you know the rules for writing those things down is you need a bunch of materials, and then you need to copy them. Well, now that you've found them in like this bizarre language, you know magic is kind of universal, right? You don't need to comprehend the language around in the book around it to actually be able to read the spell, right?
If you want to know it efficiently, you do.
It just it just makes sense to you. If you want to
It's
copy
like if
it,
you code in fucking Greek. Why would you code in Greek? You want to code in English.
if you want to copy it over, you just require the usual ingredients and time.
yeah, 150 gold.
Yeah, I
So
don't have that
ain't
much
no one
money.
got signed for that.
Yeah, ain't no one got money for that.
The good news is you aren't bound to using one spell book. So as long as you have this thing, you will be able to memorize it, right? It's just harder to keep track of two books. And if you want to share, then you know.
And why not have a spell slot to fucking spare? So,
Wait, so it's level 3, right? Yeah.
Is this an action or is it a ritual? What the hell is this spell?
And again, details not precise, but I'm going to say that it is a ritual, but you can also cast it, and I think it's just going to be one action.
Okay,
I
so
think-
let me just write this down. What's the spell name?
I called it Conjoin in the Void. Let me type it down while I search. In the Void.
Okay, so one action or ritual.
Wait, doesn't that technically mean as long as we bring the book, we can actually use it?
Yeah, pretty much. So I'm just gonna keep carrying it.
Okay, here's my follow-up then. How about we just rip out the page? Put it in the spellbook. GG.
Yeah, that is how spellbooks technically work according to lore. You can just rip it out and shove it in your spellbook. Because I was reading some shit like your spellbook can be, like an actual spellbook, or it could just
Yeah,
be
it
a whole
can just
bunch
be a
of
collection of
bundles of
text.
sheets.
Okay, I'm
that
sorry
you
to
have.
burst your bubble, but copying a spell into your spellbook involves. Hold on. Like, I'm reading details.
Well, you're not really copying it if you just fucking rip it, from someplace else.
Basically, it's
qualify
then
as a copy.
kind of incompatible to your magical style.
Oh, you mean he has to actually practice it? That's what you mean. All right.
God damn it, sense. I would
Alright.
also like to point out that I am getting way too exhausted to stay up.
Yeah.
All right, we're
Okay,
gonna call it
then-
quits here.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Before
just
something actually happens.
yeah. So
I would like to not fall over asleep and leave
What
you
time
guys
is it
hanging
there?
here
2:30,
3 in the
2:40.
fucking morning.
240.
I can feel my eyes closing more and more often. Is there anything necessary I need to hear?
If you want to use that spell, you have to copy it into your spellbook because they are incompatible.
That is
They are
Okay.
recorded. The spell is recorded in a way that is, not yours. So while you can read it, it's going to take you some time, and thus you need to, copy it over to your place to be able to use it properly.
Yeah.
And since Xellos is literally
go
dying
spend some
right now, we're going to call it here. Fantastic session, guys. Good job, everyone. You got your XP already because you earned an exact amount of 0 for literally talking with 2 people. And we'll play
User
again probably next
disconnected
week.
from your channel.
Okay.
And he's still not waiting for a final goodbye.
Xellos lift.
Yeah. Again, thank you for playing. We'll carry on later.